Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Twin Cities by Night. Homecoming is our second story arc that takes place in the spring of 2010 and in Twin Cities, Minnesota. Follow the story of Ophelia, a Toreador played by Alex, Jonathan, a Ventrue played by David, Katao, a Gangrel played by Joaquin, and William, a Ventrue played by Slavic, as they once again find themselves working together to find out who or what is targeting them and those close to them. If you'd like to contact us, you can reach out to us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
All right, cut to Katao.
So yeah, I guess I'm finally gonna be doing what Chase.
So you're gonna drop off the package. What's in that package, by the way, Chase? So I can know.
It's a picture of Ramona Ortiz's corpse from the morgue, as well as a number for a burner phone that I have.
All right. So you're driving to kind of a suburb in southern Minneapolis. You know, these are like, middle class homes. You come up to a home of the address. You see a guy who's sitting on the porch. He's, looks like he might be having a whiskey on some rocks. He's just rocking in his chair. American flag, you know what I mean, is on the front of the home, He's just sitting there smoking a cigar, and he's full up in your hoopty Corolla.
Okay, so I'll probably just get out and just quickly, just walk up to him, the package, and just leave.
You just toss it up there? He's like, wait, what's this shit?
I'm the Tsar.
The fucking Tsar? And he's like,
just leave.
All right, and you get in the car and drive off. Okay, cool. We will cut to the other scene. How are you going to try to find information on this female that he gave you the name of?
I was thinking I was going to find this lady Chase found out. I think I'm going to take to the streets and see, say she owes me money.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. Let's do perception streetwise, difficulty 8, since it's, trying to find a legit person that way, but you can try.
I'll spend the willpower too.
So 2 successes. You spend a couple hours, talking to people, like, man, this chick really owes me money, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I happen to know someone, blah, 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 and you end up getting an address for this chick.
So, yeah, so what time would you say it is that I finally get the address?
I'd say about midnight, 1 o'clock. William and Jonathan, you guys are leaving the underground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your guys' plans?
Do you want to go to the Silver Dollar, or we
might as well. What if we tell the sheriff and his posse of peeps about the caitiff, and then if they catch the caitiff, they'll, they might. They weren't particularly happy about the scourge and all this shit. So if they look good in the eyes of the prince, they might think they owe us. If we,
Yeah, let's go to the Silver Dollar. Worst case scenario, we get into a bar fight.
All right, so you guys are rolling up to the Silver Dollar. It's in northeastern St. Paul. And as you guys are rolling up there, you see there's about 13, 14 bikes, different variations of Harleys. You see the front, it looks like you guys have seen the Pabst Blue Ribbon logo. It looks like a Pabst Blue Ribbon logo, but it says Silver Dollar instead of Pabst Blue Ribbon, And it kind of has a silver dollar that hangs underneath there. And then you see on the bottom, it says Home of the Hammerhead MC. You hear music coming from there. It's currently the Rolling Stones that are playing, good Rolling Stones from the 70s, You see lights on there, you hear laughter, you hear clacking of pool balls, you know what I mean? Okay, you guys are standing in front of the door right now. And you see a guy, he's standing outside. He has a leather vest on. He has no shirt underneath the vest. He has some tighter blue jeans, some engineer boots. Has a wallet chain. He has long, greasy blonde hair. Kind of has he looks like he's maybe 20, 21. He's trying to grow a little bottom part of a goatee, but he's not having that much luck. And you see, you guys are walking up, you see him turning around, putting out a cigarette, and you see on the back, it says Prospect, on the bottom. It says, Hammerhead MC on the top. Doesn't have the middle patch at all. You see him turning around, and he's smoking a cigarette again. He sees you guys walking up, and he just kind of looks at you. He's like, can I help you too or something?
I don't think you can help me with anything. We're just coming here to talk to some of the hammerheads.
Oh, okay. Can I? Who are you here to talk to? I gotta ask. I gotta make sure.
Who's the asshole that I pissed off the night before?
Bugs.
Bugs Dupati. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for Bugs.
Can I get your name?
John.
John. All right. And your name? And he like kind of points to you, William.
William.
William. All right. Cool. And he's like, give me a second here. And he opens the door and you see him he's talking to someone. You see another guy come out. Kind of looks similar, but he has like a plaid shirt underneath his vest. His prospect, kind of has like a shorter hair and everything. And he just kind of stands out there. And about like 3 to 4 minutes, you're just like sitting there, God damn. Then eventually you see the door opens up and you see Bugs come walking out. He's wearing an OD green old school Vietnam long sleeve, top.
Yeah.
Has his black vest over it. Has some jeans that the top is tucked into. He has some combat boots on underneath. Has his long ass hair, his beard that pretty much starts from the bottom of the eyes. I told you, like, it's one of those beards when you see people talk, you can't even see the lips. You see, like, the mustache moving, everything like that. He has his mirrored sunglasses on with a green bandana, like kind of just like around the forehead, not over the top. And he has a cigarette in his mouth.
I haven't seen a pair of OD green fatigues in like 30 years.
He looks at you. Really? He's like, you got history with this shit too?
Yeah, I was out there in Vietnam near the border of Laos and Cambodia.
What the fuck were you doing out there? Some secret squirrel shit?
Something like that.
Get the fuck out of here. Your little thin blue-blooded ass was out there in the fucking Nam too.
Yeah, we were baptizing them gooks in freedom.
He's like, get the fuck out. He's like, that's what I'm talking about. He's like, what branch were you in?
I was in the Air Force.
Yeah, I won't blame that on you too much. At least you did your part. He's like, I was the Corps here myself, and you see him like he rubs his belt buckle and it has like the the globe and anchor and all that.
Yeah, I didn't envy you guys.
Yeah,
I saw the shit you guys were coming out of.
I don't envy myself anymore either, but who gives a shit, right? That's all in the past, and we got our own fucking demons to deal with now. A whole new slew of demons, if you know what I mean.
I thought being in the Air Force, I was going to get to stay within the wire. They dragged my ass out there quite a few times.
Yeah. Well, look what we got dragged into here. He's like, well, let's not get the fuck out of here and talk in front of these fucking losers. And he kind of just looks at these two. And they're just standing there looking at like, ooh, stars, Like, you want to come on in?
Yeah, we do.
And yeah, he's like, come on in. He opens the door. He kind of just gives William the up and down with the suit on. He just kind of shakes his head a little bit as they walk in. You guys walk in and you just hear like, there's at least like 30 people in here. You hear guys like, smacking chicks on the ass. You know what I mean? You see people like drinking beers and shit like that. He kind of makes his way up. You see him walking through. He's kind of pushing to the side and you see him go to a door. He opens the door. He's like, come on down here. This is where we like to do our talking, if you know what I mean. And he starts walking down these crickety wooden steps. You guys are following?
Yeah. I'm going to follow him.
As you come down there, there's like just like 2 card tables, old belty card tables. You know what I mean? Chairs all over the place. And it's just, he turns on a light and he sits down. He's like, grab a seat if you want. He takes one of the card table or the folding metal chair, spins it around, sits there, leans against it.
I'm gonna grab one, spin it around, and lean up against it.
All right. So, the fuck can I help you two with?
We've come to you with a business proposition, in a way, I suppose.
Go figure. A guy in a goddamn suit wanting to make a deal. What can I help you with?
What do you expect from venture? You lot don't seem to be particularly happy about the Scourge being in town.
Well, it scares the shit out of me, and when the boss ain't happy, I ain't happy, if you know what I mean. So, my boss isn't too happy with that. So, and comes down the power, comes down the ranks, and I'm not happy with it either.
What would you say if you could one-up the Scourge?
What do you mean one-up that bitch?
We're saying we could help you find some of the K-Teeth before Jackie Brown does.
Man, I would keep your fucking mouth shut before you say anything else right now, man. Certain ears heard you say that right now, you might be fucking exiting stage left of this building real fucking quick.
By doing what we're supposed to do?
We're not, motherfucker, we are the Hammerhead MC. We are fucking sheriffs and deputies. All our job is to make sure people follow the rules. We don't fucking take people and kill people, fucking scrounge people up because they don't meet a fucking certain goddamn description. You, and he points to Jonathan, I think would have learned that lesson a good fucking 30, 40 years ago, you would say. That shit doesn't end up fucking too well, does it? We start rounding up people because they don't fucking think like us, and look what happens.
I'm not going to say if it's good or bad or not, but if she's already on the hunt.
Let her be on the hunt. I'm going to tell you right now. Boss man ain't too fucking happy with that shit. When boss man isn't fucking happy, he gets very, very stubborn, to say the least.
So what is your guys' stance on the caitiffs in the city then?
See no evil, fucking hear no evil. It's not our goddamn job to fucking worry about that shit. But I tell you what, man, our boss man has a real fucking issue when people start talking about people not fitting a certain standard, people not fitting within certain social circles. Look at us, motherfuckers. You think you're going to go to my boss and say, hey, hunt down people who aren't like us? How do you think he's going to take that shit?
Correct me if I'm wrong, though, but if we ran into them, then we would be just as liable for that as being the caitiffs themselves, or at least that's the impression I got from her last night.
Yeah, from her. Has anyone else given you that impression in this town?
Nope.
Exactly. Think about that. Get that long, hard thought. I haven't heard anyone from my fucking clan tell me, oh, you see someone, go fucking telling them. Have you guys heard? I mean, you think about that. You put that into perspective right now, guys. I haven't heard anything official. Did you fucking see that shit last night? Did Mr. Brentwood himself seem like he was all fucking super official about that shit?
They staked that motherfucker up. That was super official.
I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but I can tell you what, it didn't seem like some people were too happy with that shit happening. From what it sounds like from my boss, man, when him and those fucking Primogen went behind that closed door, some words were exchanged, and they weren't exactly pleasantries.
What about an alternative view? We give you the location of these caitiff, and you make sure the Scourge doesn't find them. Make them disappear, make them go to another city, anything. Make her seem inept, incompetent, and frankly useless.
Now that's
more to your liking.
Well, that's something that I think would be more to the liking of the boss man, if you want to talk to him.
Look to Chase. What do you think?
I think it sounds like opportunity.
Here's the thing. I'll set up a meeting between you two. I gotta hunt him down. Obviously, he's been busy. We'll see what he has to say. And you got a way I can contact you guys?
Give him my number.
You know what, though? Hold on a second. He, puts the number back to you that you wrote down on a piece of paper. He kind of flicks it a little bit, blows it to you. You know, my child is with you guys, right?
Yeah?
Yeah? How's he doing?
Well, he's doing pretty well. He's been acting pretty strange lately.
What are you talking about?
Strange is a relative term when Kaido is concerned.
Isn't it when any of us are concerned?
No, nothing too extreme, but he does seem to favor more, less revealing clothing lately.
Wait. Do you think I need to have a talk with him?
I don't know, that's up to you.
Here's the thing. When I'm ready, when I get that meeting set up, I'll call him and have him let you guys know, okay?
Sure.
Outstanding.
All right. Sounds good. All right, man.
I feel like he just ran me out to a teacher or something.
He shows you guys back upstairs. You guys go back upstairs. All right. Scene is on you guys. It's about 1 a.m. on everyone.
Okay, I'll call up Chase and say I've managed to track down the woman you wanted.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I give him the number and the address I got from my.
You got her address and shit too? I am impressed. Color me impressed.
Well, when you tell people you're looking for money, people tend to move that process along.
Did you scam her?
No, I just told people I was looking for her for money. Doesn't mean I actually am.
All right. What about that other issue?
Oh yeah, the message. Yeah, I delivered it.
And what was the manner in which that he responded to you when you handed the information to him?
I didn't hang around to play 20 questions with the guy. I just dropped it off and left.
You just dropped it off to him? You didn't wait for him to open it?
Hell no, I do it. It's your business, not mine.
Oh my god! All right.
Well, if you wanted me to talk to the guy, you should mention that next time. Don't just tell me to drop off the message. You tell me what to do, I do it.
I'm looking at my phone. Is he called the burner phone or anything?
Not yet.
All right. Oh, fucking A. All right. I guess we'll just marinate on this one for a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna call Krakow up.
Hey, yep.
Yeah, I spoke with the reporter. He seemed a bit jealous that you were dropping me off, but that's besides the point.
Leave me out of your relationship problems.
I don't have relationship problems. The problem's with him. You got the wrong idea. But anyway, he's looking into it. I told him to look into all of them. I didn't omit your name because otherwise, I mean, that would look a bit suspicious. But
all right,
he'll probably just turn up that you died in the early '90s, right? I don't know. I don't know your story. And that.
Yeah, Okay, yeah. Thank you for the heads up. I'm just not avoided it completely.
I'll let you know if I turn anything up.
Likewise.
I guess I'm in a taxi heading home.
While you're in the taxi, you get a call from Star. Yeah. She's basically saying you want to meet up at the Medusa place again and have a talk with what I was able to find out.
Sure. Just let me. I'm in the middle of something. I need to go home and get changed, and I'll meet you there in say an hour.
All right, that sounds good.
Cool.
You're gonna have your friend with you again?
I'll come alone. Go and put on something a bit more elegant.
What are you doing, Chase and William? Are you heading back to the Medusa, I take it?
Yeah, I'll go hang out and have a few drinks at my club.
Okay.
I'll go check my email.
You're going to check it on your phone while you're driving there? Still no email from him yet. Katao, you're heading over back to the Medusa?
Yeah, I guess, because I got nothing else to do.
All right. So you guys all start heading back there. It's around 2:30, so the club has started to close down. You walk in, no one's really in there, but you don't really see the bartender there at the moment either. Everyone give me perception, alertness roll, difficulty 8.
I botch.
Okay, I got a success.
All right, 1 success from William.
And I'm going to burn a willpower point considering this is my freaking place.
Dude, Katao botched too. And okay, so both Jonathan and William have success. William and Jonathan, you both noticed oddly quiet, and you see that where the male bathroom is, there's a mop bucket with the mop there, and it has the door propped open, someone might have been trying to mop in there or get a mop in there, and you see that over there, and you see look like someone may have been cleaning over there.
All right, I'm gonna go check out the men's latrine.
Are you going with him, William?
Yeah, where are you guys, man?
That's a good question.
And as you go and push open the door, you see Carla, your ghoul. She's laying on the floor, looks severely beaten up. Her face is extremely black and blue. You see that her clothing was ripped, her shirt and her pants, she's undressed from the waist down. You see she's crying on the floor there, and you see written on her forehead in black marker, like one of those thick black markers. It says "I know" on her forehead. She's just sitting there bawling, curled up.
Who did this to you?
She's even having a hard time. She's pretty friggin' hysterical at the moment.
I'm gonna dominate her.
Okay. As you pull. Okay, which power you use?
I'm going to use mesmerizing to get her to calm down and tell me what happened, step by step.
While he's doing that, I'll check if she's okay, and I'll call on the other two.
Okay, so what do you need to roll?
It's manipulation and leadership. Difficulties are willpower. It's permanent.
So 6.
And then I have the enchanting voice.
So difficulty 4?
Yeah. Do I get any bonuses because she's fed off of my blood at all?
No.
You only get bonuses for conditioning, I think.
Okay.
So 4 power.
1, 2, 3 successes.
All right, and
wait a minute, it's difficulty 4, right? So it's 4 successes.
So she pretty much, it's not like she's combative towards you. Obviously, she's kind of in mental shock, but she basically tells you that a group of guys came in while she was cleaning the bathroom, and just pretty much, she doesn't know. She thinks there may be 5 or 6 of them, not to get too descriptive, obviously, due to the delicate nature of the situation, but got beat up and got raped.
And she doesn't recognize any of them or remember what they look like?
She said that they were, that they weren't trying to cover their appearance, but that no one she recognized.
Do we have surveillance equipment or cameras and stuff in the place?
Yeah,
I imagine so, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go I'll have her clean herself up.
Let's pause real quick while you're talking to her. So William goes and tells Katao and Ophelia. You guys hear that go ahead and play out the scene.
I'm guys, it's bad. Someone came here and hurt Jonathan's bartender.
That's
oh my god.
Good.
Is she okay?
Not good at all.
I have no idea. He's there with her. thought you guys should know, you know.
I'm gonna text Star and say maybe she shouldn't.
No. We just. Oh, hey, yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So you're gonna text Star and tell her to hold off, or what?
I'll just say, look, something's come up. Can we meet later, or maybe tomorrow?
Yeah. She said, yeah, of course. Just let me know whenever, okay?
Okay, sorry.
No worries. And so you see Jonathan just kind of. What would you say Jonathan's demeanor's like while he just walks out there?
Oh, he's pissed. Somebody just shit in his Fruit Loops.
Yeah, he walks out. He left her there, actually. She's still in the condition that you found her, William. So you three are left with her while Jonathan just storms out.
I'll just instantly rush to his side and kind of cradle her. And
I'll call 911.
Nice.
What? No, you're not. No. You're not calling 911.
Well, not yet, but, you know, I'm like, we get her to a hospital?
No, she doesn't need a hospital. She's fine.
No, she's
not fine.
She's not, man. She could die.
I'll freaking put some of my blood in a whiskey glass along with some Jack Daniels and take it to her. Here, have a drink. This will help you calm your nerves.
You're kind of putting together what Jonathan's done with her, you know. So you see her. You see when she sees the glass, like her demeanor changes in the fact that's like she grabs it before he even fully extends his hands out. She's sitting there trying to, you know. She's like licking inside the glass and everything like that too, trying to get every last amount that she can get out. You guys are standing there and you see the fact that you see the bruising on her face starts to heal a little bit, but not, you know what I mean? Like not where she's like perfectly new, but swells down noticeably, but there's still bruises all over the place. It's obvious. It looks like she probably got in a fight. And she just kind of like is looking at you three with wide eyes after she does that. Like she's obviously riding the wave of some kind of high, you know? And,
I'll look at Jonathan and I'll be like, you may have cured her physical scars, but what about the mental scars, Jonathan?
All right. I'm going to go over to her and I will use the forgetful mind.
Okay. With subterfuge difficulty 6.
Difficulty 4?
Yeah.
5 successes.
You can may reconstruct entire periods of subject's life.
I'm going to completely erase her memory of the assault.
I'm not cool with this happening.
And just, you know, have her clean up, and she slipped and fell and hit her face on the ground while she was mopping in the men's latrine.
Did you even find out who did this yet? What they look like?
Can I work on that? She doesn't know, but I got security tapes to review.
Yeah, I could tell, Ophelia, you see, like, you guys are blown away what he just did. William, you're obviously not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you guys are like, holy shit, you saw what he just did. He's like talking to her and he's like, you heard it over the phone when he did it, Brendan? Yeah, you never saw it in person. And now you're seeing it in person. You're just kind of like, holy shit.
Oh, Ophelia
was there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ophelia was there.
Wasn't.
So Katal, you were there. So you're just kind of like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy what he just did, you know? Just imagine what his reaction if he saw your feral eyes or whatever, you know, like, so just kind of blew your mind right there. Ophelia obviously doesn't feel comfortable with this shit. You guys all noticed, but
I'm like, there you go. You feel better now?
No, not
I'm just
at all.
gonna look away from him.
I'll tell her.
I don't want to know him.
It's better that way.
I'm leaving.
Remember.
And you had a great evening too. How about that? Now do you feel better? She got a tip. I'm gonna put $20 in her pocket.
I'm leaving. I'm walking out the front door. I'm gone.
You have issues, man. You're given. That's, dude. No.
So Jonathan walks off and he goes and looks at the camera footage. Before we do that, so Ophelia, obviously you see Ophelia storm off, William and Katal. You guys both kind of feel somewhat uncomfortable with the situation. You don't have the ease of pretty much being what's the word I'm looking for? I will say disengaged, but that's not the right word.
Distant?
Like distant. Yeah, that's what Jonathan is. He's distant. To him, it's like, okay, I'll fix it. It's fixed. You know what I mean? Like, what are you guys all emotional about? You know, because he's basically on the very lower end of humanity. You know what I mean? So to him, imagine in a way, Humanity 4 is almost like a guy who's been in prison for 20 years, right? Like to him, seeing someone get stabbed in the neck over taking someone's run of noodles or looking at someone in the eyes for too long or what they consider disrespect is just normal behavior. Like if you were to tell him, like, why did you stab that guy for, calling you a bitch, in the throat? Well, because he disrespected me. That's what I had to do. It's like, it's a cause and,
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect. And so that's how a guy with Humanity 4 would handle it. Now, if I think Jonathan had 3+ humanity, like he did starting, you know what I mean? It would have been like, oh shit, good role playing. What did you, Katal and William, doing after Ophelia took off and left the Medusa?
We get the bartender look for like some kind of change of clothes or something, like he'll help cover herself up and like stuff like that, and just be like, get her home.
Yeah, she gets up and just kind of grabs stuff. Like she has her pants still and everything, you know what I mean? And she just kind of and she has like an extra T-shirt or whatever she left there. She just goes off in the ladies' bathroom, and you guys don't see her, while she's going there doing whatever she's doing, and you guys are kind of left on your own.
And I turn to like William and be like, "Okay, this is getting out of hand."
Yeah, this is crazy. Maybe it's not even Roman, but who could it be?
The Scourge, maybe. That's the Scourge, maybe.
That does sound like a lunatic's MO, but that'd be crazy. Well, that'd be crazy, and we're talking about a Malkavian, right?
Yeah, but if it said it was a group of people, why would they do that? Why here?
I know, man. But maybe they'll go after our dog next, or who knows?
Good luck to them if they do that.
Jonathan, you're looking at the security tape. You see a group of 5 Caucasian males, look to be in their 20s. A couple have blonde hair, a few have darker hair. And you see one guy turns and looks directly at the camera, smiles, and does a tip of his a little mini salute, and walks out with the group while they walk out the door, all blatant, like he doesn't care.
I'm gonna call up Detective Burrows.
Phone comes up. Hello?
Hey, Detective Burrows. This is Agent Paul Halen.
Yeah, how can I help you?
I need you to run some facial pictures against your guys' records to see if I can locate the identity of some perpetrators.
For what, those murders?
It might be loosely related. I'm probably just barking up a dead tree here, but I'd rather be wrong than complacent.
Can you have Agent Beatrice drop them off to me?
She's on a leave of absence at the moment, but I can do that.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to drop them off? I mean, I'm asleep right now. You kind of woke me up.
My apologies. I'll drop them off at your office tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening. Early evening.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could do that. So.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Good night. And he just kind of mumbles and hangs up. You notice he's oddly nice to you because he's half asleep still,
I'm gonna print out the faces of at least that one individual, whoever's faces I can get, and I'm gonna keep the recording so that what's her name doesn't run across it by accident.
As you are doing that and walk out the office, you see Katal and William are kind of just lounging about, and you guys see Carla walking out. She's has her jacket on over her shirt, and she just kind of I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night. And she just kind of walks out the front door.
Hey, Carla, I need you to do something. I know this is a fairly good neighborhood that this place is in, but I think we should probably have some security on duty.
I can look into it tomorrow, John. I can do that.
Yeah, get us a bouncer and maybe 2 bouncers.
Yeah, I could do that. She turns around and you guys see as she walks towards Jonathan, and then she gives him a hug, and she's just like, "You have a good night," and you get this weird vibe from her, it's almost out of character for someone who carries herself like that and everything. And you see, you're almost uncomfortable when she comes away from her jacket's open and her shirt's still torn. You know what I'm saying? And then she kind of zips up her jacket and turns around and walks out, almost in a somewhat of a phase, a little bit. Daze, excuse me, not phase, as a daze, and she walks out the door. Did you leave or did you just go outside, Ophelia?
I left. I actually was gonna call Star and say, hey, look, I can meet up after all. I was just so pissed off with Jonathan.
All right. So you're hitting up Star saying you can meet her tonight still? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'll say sorry. Something happened. I don't know. What's she up to? Can I go to meet her at her place?
Yeah, you can come back to she gives you the address of the apartment.
All right. I'll get a taxi.
All right, cool. You start heading over there. Just play out Katal, Jonathan, and William right now as you guys are standing there after she left.
I'll just excuse myself, and I'm sorry, I need to make a call.
Do you think maybe they might go after Ophelia next? Because I know they can't really, no one can really go after anything of mine. I have nothing, but Ophelia has something.
All right, so we'll go to William first. You're going outside to make a call, William. Who are you calling?
I'm calling my ghoul, Brian.
You hear an answer, the phone answers, and you hear like casino noise in the background. Yeah, hey, how's it going? William?
Hey, Brian, I need to talk to you. It's urgent.
I'm at the res right now at the casino, man. I'm really on fire right now, man. I'm feeling good, man, right now. Can we
have
talk
a drink
tomorrow?
with me. It's important. It's about the safety of you and your family.
I've been working like you told me, like to work.
Oh,
right?
no, not like that. Right.
Okay.
I'm that sort of person. No, it's quite different. I really do need to tell you this in person, though.
Yeah, I can be there like in an hour or two.
Okay, sure.
Where do you want me to go?
I'll have him go to my place.
All right, I'll meet you there, sir. Next, Katal, what are you doing?
I'll probably drive around, do a quick thing, do a quick drive around Ophelia's restaurant and just look around, make sure nothing's out of place, then go back to my place. Always making sure, looking over my shoulder, making sure no one's following me.
Yeah, you don't find anything around there, but good thinking out, dude. Way to be a good teammate, man. Yeah, you go back to your haven and you're chill to go. Ophelia, you head over to Stars. She stays in the Hawthorne Towers, Ellsworth Towers, excuse me, like Ramona did. Same way we've already described the layout before. She kind of, you see the doorman lets you in, and you go up to the elevator, and she answers her door. She's just wearing, some casual shorts and, like a tank top and everything like that. She's like, come on in. You open up, you see very nice top of the line stuff. She comes and sits on the couch. She motions at a chair that's across from the couch.
I'll go sit on the chair.
All right.
So
good. I have someone who is willing to talk to you about Max and how he goes about getting children for those type of individuals. There's a couple stipulations, though, to be honest with you. One, the only reason this is happening is because he was a victim of Max's services that Max has provided, but Max isn't aware of that. And two, he's in the business himself. So here's where it's going to come down to. He said he'll do it to help you out, but he says he's going to need something if he's going to put himself at risk like this.
What does he want?
He wants a couple grand.
All right. I'll see what I can come up with. When does he want to meet up?
He says once you have the money, you let me know, and I can, we can broker somewhere to meet up. And I told him it might be more people than just you, since I know you have your friend who's trying to figure this out too. And he says he doesn't mind it. He doesn't mind if I feel that the environment and the people are going to be right for him. If that makes sense. He's really worried about his safety. I can't stress, Ophelia, how Max is not someone to mess around with. There's a reason why Max has the reputation and power that he has. He almost has the monopolization almost, as I'm sure you said you saw at the get-together there.
Yeah. I can get the money together tonight. Maybe we could meet tomorrow.
Yeah, we can meet tomorrow. You just let me know where you need me to, where you want to meet at, and
you
I
want
will
to be
say
there too?
Oh, he wants me there too. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I was going to suggest that.
So we'll do that. You know how to contact me and let me know. Okay.
I will. What are you doing for the rest of the night?
Have a couple drinks. You want to have a drink?
Sure.
And are you trying to romantically get involved with her or what?
I mean, she's a cool girl, right?
Yeah. So
I won't go too far, but I'll be kind of flirty.
Okay, so you're not gonna cross the line. You're just gonna try to build a relationship there.
Yeah.
Jonathan, back to you. Your burner rings.
I'm gonna answer it. I'm assuming this is the burner for the Tsar. All right, I'm gonna answer the phone in a Russian accent.
So you want to speak to me?
I do.
What's going on?
What's going on? I would think that it's pretty obvious at this point. You had a working relationship with Ramona Ortiz, and I'd like to continue that working relationship with you.
You hear a deep breath in the line. I don't know who this lady is that you got pictures of right here.
Oh, you don't?
No idea.
No idea. Why don't we meet in person, and I can show you some more pictures.
Where do you want to meet at?
I'm going to meet him up near Brandon Riker's place.
Can you want to do that tonight, or do you want to do it tomorrow night?
Let's do that. Let's do this now.
All right. I'll be there in about 40 minutes. On the corner, you said?
Yeah, on a corner. That's fine. I will bring some copies of the photos that Ramona Ortiz had of him.
Yeah. And just so you know, the reason why he didn't recognize Ramona is because she never actually blackmailed him. She just had that as an insurance policy kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If she ever needed to blackmail someone or whatever. So you roll up to this corner. You see him standing there. He's wearing like a kind of like a windbreaker, has jeans on. He looks to be about 40 years old, has kind of like a Marine Corps type, high and tight with gray hair. Looks to be somewhat athletic, has some tennis shoes on. You see him just kind of looking around as he's leaning against the lamppost, and he sees you. I take it you're walking up towards the lamppost?
Yeah, I'm going to walk up towards him.
All right, you're walking up towards him, and he's standing there. He's like, so, what's this all about? Are you still talking to the corny Russian accent and everything?
It's not corny.
Okay.
I'm going to hand him another manila envelope with some pictures of him having some unsavory things done to him.
You see him looking, and you see his eyes just shoot open. He like shoves the pictures down there. He looks at you, and you can kind of see he's starting to blush. What? Okay. He's stammering for words. You see, he can't. He's trying to collect his thoughts, but you definitely kind of shocked him by seeing those pictures.
So let me explain the situation you're in. Ramona Ortiz had gathered all of this information on you, and now she's dead.
That fucking slut. She should be fucking dead.
Which is good for you, but it's really good for me. You see, if anyone were to find out the relationship she had with you in regards to this information, it would be even worse that they found out that she had died because she was blackmailing you.
You can just take a deep breath. So let's just cut to the chase. What do you want?
I want information. You don't have enough money for me to blackmail you, but you have access to information that would be extremely useful to me.
What information do you want?
Well, you're lead narcotics officer here in the city. That means you're going to have more information on drug trade here in the city. Isn't that true?
Of course.
Well, that's what I want. I want to know who's who in the city and who's selling what and how they're getting it from, where they're getting it from. Now, I don't expect you to have all this information, but there's, I'm sure, lots of information that you have that you can't act on because you don't have the proper legal authority to act on it yourself, but you still have the information nonetheless.
So you want me to teach you and tutor you? Is that what you're saying?
Something like that.
And you kind of well, I'm not going to do it out here right now.
Oh, no. We'll continue this relationship at another time. I just wanted to introduce myself to you.
So when does that? And he kind of nods towards the pictures in his hand. When does this go away?
Oh, it's already going away, and it's going to remain away as long as you're useful to me.
So you're saying I can't dig myself out of this hole? Is that what you're saying?
You're not in a hole. I like you. You know what those pictures tell me about you? It tells me that you're a person that's not getting what they want at home. But you're going to go out and get it anyway. You're a go-getter. And I like that about you. See, Ramona would want to have taken stuff from you. I don't want to take anything from you. I want to give you things.
What I'm asking is, when is this done being held over my head? You know, that's what's going on here. It's fine. I'm an adult. I can understand that. But when do I satisfy what you're required of me? When do we call it done?
I'll let you know. When you've given me enough information, I will make sure all of this is destroyed. In the meantime, you don't need to worry about anybody else getting this information because I like you and I'm going to take care of you.
You see him nod. Well, you going to call me then?
Yes, I will.
All right, then he just turns around and walks off.
You have a good evening. Take care of that wife of yours.
He just seems to spit on the ground and he keeps walking. All right, so we cut to William. William, you're sitting there at your apartment. You hear the buzzer for someone trying to be let in downstairs.
Yeah, I'll let him in.
All right, you wait about 5 minutes, and then you hear a knock on your door.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
You see David there. He's all blush. His tie's all loose. He smells like BO and cigarette smoke and a little bit like booze. You see him. He's got this wild look on his eyes, and from dealing with degenerates, you could pretty much tell he was probably on a win streak. And he comes inside. He's like, "What can I do for you, boss man?"
David, come on in. Come on in.
Can I get a drink? And he motions towards your like decorative bar.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Okay, I'll slip him some of my blood because he probably has been fed like in a month or something.
Yeah, like a month. Yeah. As you see there, he takes a sip and he leans back in your nice, comfortable Italian leather-made furniture, just and soaks him in, and you see him like his eyes roll back in his head a little bit. You sit there patiently, wait for 20 minutes as you see like his hands shake a little bit. He's just kind of, right now, you're kind of still amazed because this is like only the second time you've seen it, but you just kind of see he's like, God damn, man, this shit. And then you see eventually he opens his eyes. He's like, yeah. So what can I do for you? He puts the glass down on the end table.
Do you love your family, David?
The wife busts my balls and the kids fucking, but yeah, I mean, I do love them in my own way.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's been a lot of violence in this city lately. It's been quite crazy, in my opinion.
Really, I don't really even read the papers too much, to be honest with you.
Well, it is. And, well, people like me and you, now, we have enemies.
Enemies? Really? What kind of enemies?
Well, people who think they're better than us, rivals, companies, that sort of thing. Well, they might start going after people people you love. So, I'm here to tell you that you should get a weapon.
You seem like, okay.
You know what? Here, I have a gun here. Keep it. I don't need it.
And he looks at, he holds the gun. He's like, yeah. You see, he's like, he just kind of like puts it in his belt there a little bit, and he like untucks his shirt and he kind of just like puts it over. Yeah, sure. Are you okay? Is anyone trying to like threatening you? Is there anything I could do to help?
No. I only wanted to apologize to you for yesterday. I was quite agitated. Now I
was wrong, obviously, or you wouldn't have done anything like that to me.
Well, I'm sure things are going to be better next month.
Yeah, I'm on a, I mean, if you saw me tonight, you'd see how Lady Luck is with me, so I mean, that means that we're gonna have to do better next month, right?
Mm-hmm. Do be careful.
I'm always careful, man. But are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
And you're like, in your head, you're like, this is odd. Feeling like someone like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But you kind of get a power trip off it though. But you're like, wow, like he's acting more, you know what I mean, ass kissy than he was before, kind of thing.
That's actually everything I wanted to talk to you about. But
and I'll answer your email tomorrow when I kind of sobered up a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. And you see him like he pulls out a little vial of cocaine. And he like does a little cure. Sorry, man. It's just so I don't get pulled over when I drive home. And
hello, folks. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded, one which wouldn't be drowned out by random posts and discussion, so that your media could get the attention you want? Well, we have the answer for you in a Facebook group we run called White Wolf RPGs Gameplay and Media. The group is specifically ran with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. We are currently over 1,000 members strong, and we are continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.